Greetings and salutations, and welcome to WWE Evolve. Welcome to WWE Evolve. I am Andy Thompson, and I am alongside Maria Canales and Eva Marie, and tonight is going to be an interesting show. Absolutely, we've got some pretty good matches on tap here tonight, here on Evolve. Jin Tala will be taking on Rachel Pierce one-on-one tonight. The title will not be on the line, but Jin Tala has been demanding her championship opportunity that she rightfully earned, defeating Zeta Steel a few weeks ago. But Tori Wilson told Jin Tala she will get her opportunity. She'll face the winner of Rachel Pierce and Sarah Ponting this Saturday at Fall Brawl. And also after talking badly about Kelly, Carmen Petrovic will have to contend with the baddest bitch on the planet, Ronda Rousey. This and much more to come tonight on this episode of Evolve. Hello, Sean. Hey, Isabel. I'm doing good. Here come the MFTs. The following contest is a tag team match, and it is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, being accompanied by Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. The Tongas making their way to the ring as they prepare to win the NXT Tag Team titles once again. Well, they do have their history of holding these titles. They do have their fair share of history of holding the titles. So they'll be looking to win them again here tonight. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And here come the champs. It's been cold, it's in the negatives. I see. It's a bit hot for us today. And their opponents, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. You know, it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd they're the NXT Tag Team Champions, but they've barely been featured on NXT. They've mostly been here on Evolve, defending these titles. It's 40 degrees today. Well, no wonder why my PS4 is loud. Well, hopefully no overheating shenanigans happens. I cleaned out my PS4, so we should be good. So we should be fine for the most part. And Tonga Loa starting off strongly. The Tongas starting off really strong here in this starting things off in this tag team matchup. You know, Kelly has been appearing a bit more regularly here on Evolve, mainly due to the fact that she's trying to get Tori Wilson to make better, quote, booking decisions. Those were Kelly's words. She's been trying to convince Tori to make better decisions, and of course it's been causing a rift between both women. Both women have different visions. Yeah, Tori's getting a little fed up. Tori's getting a little fed up with Kelly trying to boss her around, trying to tell her how she should be doing things. 90 days and Jade has 0 title defenses. Yep. It's like what I've told you, man. It's either a wrestler is going... It's like what I've said many times before in the past. Championship reigns are booked in two ways. You're either defending it every week in open challenges, or you're not defending it at all. That is the Triple H motto. That's the Triple H way of booking champions. It's either you're doing open challenges every single week and your title's being defended every single open challenge, or you're just never defending it, period. That's just how it works. That's Triple H's booking when it comes to champions. In America, snow sometimes -1 or -2. And Brooks Jensen with a flying kick right to the face. Very impressive. This has been a pretty good start to this tag team matchup so far. And now look at Tama. Tama gaining the upper hand with an elbow strike. Tag made. Here comes Jensen. Jensen now in the ring, and Tonga Loa being tagged in and gets speared into the corner. And he gets speared into the corner, into the pin. But Brooks able to kick out. Well, as we talked about, Kelly's been getting fed up with how, or Tori Wilson's been getting fed up with how Kelly's trying to boss her around with how to run things here on Evolve, because Kelly truly believes Tori Wilson has been making bad decisions here on Evolve, and other than there's only one, but there is only one. While I don't agree with what Kelly is saying, there's probably one thing that Kelly probably is correct about. And what's that, Andy? What's that one thing that you agree with Kelly on that was not a great decision by Tori? What is it? And now Tonga and now Loa spears and a kick out at 2. And now Tonga. Look at this. Oh man! Tonga takes down Briggs. That could be it to win the gold, but a save by Briggs. And now sending him into the corner. Tag made. Oh, look at this. Here it comes. The Tonga twist. And there's the Tonga twist to win the titles. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Oh, that was close. We almost had new NXT Tag Team Champions right there. Big clothesline, big, and a big boot by Josh. And now Josh slamming. Oh, and a spear. And now look out. And oh, look out. And now Jensen. And Tonga Loa going at it on the outside, and there's the clothesline! There's the clothesline! And the champions overcome another challenge. Dun, 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 dun. Here are your winners and still NXT Tag Team Champions, Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. By the way, Andy, you didn't answer my question before. What was that, Eva? You said you said to us that Kelly, that you said you agreed with only one thing that Tori Wilson did that was a bad decision. And I asked you, what was that? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell us? You said Kelly made one... You said you agreed with one thing that Kelly said about Tori, so why don't you say it? Why don't you tell us what was that one decision that Tori did that was wrong? No comment. No comment. Let's just move. Let's just move on. Oh, I think I know what it is now. Quiet. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is now. Quiet, Maria. I know what it is now. What is it? You know what it is, Eva. Anyway, shifting gears now. Earlier tonight, Carmen Petrovic said some pretty bad things about Kelly and how she's been handling things over the last several weeks. And Carmen didn't appreciate the bullying of Maxine Dupree. And now, because Carmen is pretty close friends with Maxine, and so now she is now being punished for her actions, and that is by facing Ronda Rousey in one-on-one competition. I mean, come on. Carmen was just speaking her mind and told us what it is. Told it like it is. Yeah, and apparently Jade is wrestling Chelsea Green. Lovely. More heel versus heel matches. But Triple H, I thought you told us Chelsea Green isn't supposed to be wrestling the top names. Didn't you say on WWE Unreal that Chelsea Green shouldn't be competing with the top names? And she should be sticking to the mid-card? The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Mutiny, she is the baddest bitch on the planet, Ronda Rousey. Green is a jobber. Yep, she is. But on Unreal, Triple H said that Chelsea Green shouldn't be competing with the top names, and yet he's booking her to wrestle Jade Cargill. He's a liar. I mean, when does he ever not lie? Becky Lynch apparently called him out for lying on WWE Unreal. Hopefully, I'm hoping she's in the game, Carmen Petrovic. I'm hoping she's in 2K26. But because she's not a big name on NXT, I highly doubt it. But because she's not a big enough name, I highly doubt it. Carmen Petrovic, look at this, starting off strong. Well, Carmen's got to do that. She's got to start off strong. Chelsea Green should be in the low card. Yep, she should. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, she should be in the low card. But everyone just seems to think she should be this next big main eventer. Everyone just keeps thinking she should be this person that should become world champion one day. I'm like, Chelsea Green and her character should not be a world champion. Not everyone should win the world title. I'm sorry. As much as there might be some favorites that you like, but not all of them can be world champions. Austin Theory should not be a world champion. Austin Theory is a perfect mid-carder. He's a perfect mid-card wrestler. Austin Theory should be either be in tag teams or mid-cards. That's where he should be. He should not be a guy walking around with the world heavyweight title. And besides, he's like 1 win and 3 losses since he came back. So yeah, great. So yeah, him being in the Vision has definitely been a great decision. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Wins and losses don't matter. He's on TV every week. Yeah, the same excuse everyone said about Roxanne Perez. Who cares if she's always losing? She's on TV every week. She can lose 100 times in a row, but as long as she's on TV, I'm happy. And now Ronda Rousey trying to get the early advantage. Oh, Carmen using her quickness here. Carmen's, you know, got some really strong strikes. She's got a strong kicking background. And oh, yeah, she's very agile with her kicks. She's very athletic and agile with those kicks. And now Petrovic. Oh man, gets caught. Petrovic gets caught. Oh, wait a second, looking for a German suplex on the outside here. Look at this counter. Oh, Carmen with a solid counter there. She was going to take a hard blow on the outside, but Rousey was about to drop her hard on the outside. And now Rousey trying to create some separation. A double axe handle. Oh! Big kick. Down goes Rousey. Oh, and a kick out. Oh man, can you imagine how humiliating? Oh, if Kelly's plan backfired, oh wait a minute, she was looking for the petrolizer, and there's the armbar locked in on, and there's the armbar, and there's the tap out. Carmen went for the petrolizer, but got caught into the armbar, and Rousey wins. Here is your winner as a result of a submission, Ronda Rousey. Carmen gave it her all. She went for her petrolizer, that running spin kick. Rousey ducked it. Rousey would then duck the kick and lock in the armbar. And Petrovic did not waste any time. She quickly submitted and would quickly submit to the armbar. Didn't know Carmen was a heel now. I didn't know she was a heel either. I just saw it on SmackDown Hotel that she was now listed as a heel. I know she's getting a title match against Kendall Gray for the Evolve title, and I'm just like, look, just give Carmen the title. Kendall's getting a lot of TV time on NXT, so take the title off of Kendall, give it to Carmen, and then that way you can keep using Kendall. That way you can keep using Kendall Gray on NXT. Like, her being, like, are they only using her just because she's got the Evolve title? Like, I think that'd be kind of a lame reason to just, to use her. Like, oh, we're only using her because she's got the Evolve title. If we take it off her, then we got to stop using her. No, just keep using her. Just keep using her. She doesn't need the Evolve title now. Give it to someone else and then just keep doing the tag team thing that she's doing with Ren. Not that hard. It just feels like they're only pushing her because she's got the Evolve title. At least that's what I think anyway. And if she didn't have it anymore, would they really care about her? And we are back live on Evolve, and here comes a former Evolve champion. He is Super. He is Shawn. And he has a legacy. He's Super Shawn Legacy. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, Super Shawn Legacy. Tell you, this man has really taken the world by storm here on Evolve. Not just here on Evolve, but also on NXT. He's a former Evolve champion, is also a former Speed champion. He's won quite a few titles already here in his young career. Well, it just tells you that this young kid has clearly got some upside to him. And it's... I love you too, Isabel. And his opponent, representing the Vanity Project, Jackson Drake. The inaugural Evolve champion, the first ever Evolve champion, Jackson Drake, making his way to the ring. He and his Vanity Project buddies, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes, and their newest member, in quotations, in their group, Angela Lee, the Speed champion. You can kind of say she's kind of like an honorary member of the group. Well, she's a full-fledged member now, Andy, because she's a full-on member now, Andy, because Ricky Smokes gave her the shirt, gave her a shirt that says Vanity Project. So I think they have more than accepted her into the group now. Oh. And now Drake. Remember, Jackson Drake, was the reason why Angela Lee became the Women's Speed Champion in the first place. Defeated their former Vanity Project ally, Zeta Steel, who basically just deuced out of the group after the group basically turned on her. Oh man, nice Hurricanrana. Oh, look at this now, and now Drake counters. Oh, now another counter. Well, speaking of Angela Lee, she will be defending her Women's Speed title this Saturday at Fall Brawl, because she got called out She got called out on social media for not defending her title because it's been a few months since she defended her title, and it was Candice Gray who stepped up and said, hey, I'm worthy of your time. And so now those two will compete for the women's speed title. Look, Angela Lee doesn't have to defend the title if she doesn't want to. Who the hell do the fans? Why the hell are the fans telling these superstars what to do, saying they should be defending their titles? Well, it's because the fans want to see the champions actually be fighting champions, Maria. What do you know about being a champion, Eva? You don't know what it means to be a champion. I, on the other hand, have been a champion before. That's right, Maria. You are a former television champion. You were once a former television champion. Damn right I was. Didn't Indy Hartwell beat you for that title? And I think you probably went into retirement after that. No, I didn't. I kept wrestling, just not as much. Oh. And now Shawn Legacy with a clothesline. And now Legacy building up momentum. And now the momentum is starting to shift as Legacy, Spanish Fly, takes down Drake. Into the cover on Drake to win this matchup. Oh, and a kick out by Drake. Jackson Drake with a kick out. And now Jackson Drake looking to take advantage here. Oh, big flatliner. A reverse flatliner. And a kick out at 2 by Legacy. A kick out at 2 by Shawn Legacy. And now Drake sends Legacy into the corner. Drake sends Legacy into the corner. Oh, and a big cutter. And a big cutter there by Drake to put Legacy away, and Legacy holds on. And Legacy able to hold on. And now Drake goes into the corner looking for the running knee strike, and he hits it. And Drake gets the win. And Drake with that big old running knee strike gets him the victory over Legacy. Here is your winner, Jackson Drake. Jackson Drake picking up a nice win here on Evolve. Well, you know Drake would want to win the Evolve. You know Drake wants to win the Evolve title back. You know he wants to become the first two-time Evolve champion. A big win for him indeed. I think Jackson's running knee is called the unaliving. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I only now knew the name of Carmen's finishes is because yesterday I saw it written on her profile what they were called on the SmackDown Hotel profile. I was like, "Oh, that's what they're called." Same thing with Carly Bright. I didn't know her finishes had names until I saw them on SmackDown Hotel. I was like, oh, they finally showed what her finishes are. A lot of people said TNA yesterday was much better than it was yesterday. And I was just like, so people were now okay with TNA, huh? Because their debut episode, everyone was tearing it to shreds, and now everyone's like, oh, it was still not great, but it was better. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, she is the sexiest woman alive, Lucy Wright. Hello, Byron. Just take a look at the sexiest woman alive. Did I see Indy's match? Yes, I did. TNA did post it. I'm glad Indy won, and I'm also glad to see that Ash by Elegance has been medically cleared to wrestle, because she got physical with Indy and all the others. I like they were teasing that she was going to turn face, but then she was just like, psych. So it looks like Ash by Elegance is going to be able to wrestle again, and everyone thought she was never going to wrestle again. She must have gotten the all clear. Lucy, last week you were having a match with no, Byron. I was not having a match. I was fighting for survival last week. Cassie Fairbanks, she was unleashed. She was like an angry dog wanting to eat on her prey. Our match never got started, all because she jumped me what in the middle of my entrance. And Kelly did the right thing. You see, Tori Wilson would not have done what Kelly did. Kelly suspended Cassie Fairbanks for her unprovoked behavior. And I guess you could say I also banished Cassie Fairbanks, because Cassie Fairbanks got exactly what she deserved. She got exactly what she deserved. She wanted to attack me unprovoked. She gets suspended just like she deserved. Well, first of all, you did put lipstick on her face, so I probably would say she had every justified reason to be angry at you. Byron, I was doing her a favor. I was trying to make her more pretty for her ugly boyfriend. Tell me, Byron, who's hotter, me or Cassie? Cassie for sure. Excuse me, Byron? Look at this! Huh? This is the kind of body you would resist? This is the kind of body you would say no to, Saxton? No wonder why you got booted off commentary. This interview's done. Oh, that was... Wow, that was a little bit unnecessary. That was a little bit unnecessary. Well, Lucy is telling the truth there about Saxton. Who wouldn't say no to the sexy, beautiful body of Lucy Wright? Oh, look at you, Andy. Quiet, Maria. Well, I can't admire someone's beauty without you being a smart aleck. I just want you to admit it. I think we just want everyone. I think me and Eva just want to hear you admit it. Well, let's get back to what's going on in the ring. Randall Gibbs ready for action against Stax, against Chandler and Stax Lorenzo. This is going to be an interesting singles match here on Evolve. I wonder if Arena Grace will be in 2K26. Well, she is featured quite a lot, so they'll probably give a slot to her. And here we go. Here we go, Stax and Randall Gibbs one-on-one here on Evolve. Randall Gibbs, starting off strong. Both guys starting off pretty evenly matched. Both guys starting off pretty evenly matched here. You know, this matchup is interesting. This matchup's interesting because this is the first time we've seen Randall Gibbs without Cora Jade, because apparently we don't know the full details. That Randall said that they're just now friends or whatever. I'm not entirely sure what that was all about, but regardless, Randall is now just on his own. Well, that's a little bit of a shame, isn't it? He lost his only friend. He lost his only friend in Caleb, and now it seems like he lost his girl. Isn't that a shame? Almost kind of makes you feel sorry for him a little bit. Almost makes you feel sorry for him a little bit, but into the cover and a kick out, and looks like Arena Grace coming out here to support Stax. Well, here's the thing: these two, Stax and Arena Grace, have shown signs of a partnership. They've shown signs of a solid partnership. Oh, look out! Oh, and Randall getting caught. Randall was trying to do a big move, but got caught. And Stax just got dumped to the outside. Come on, Stax, come on! And now Arena Grace trying to help Stax back to his feet here. Trying to help Stax back to his feet here, and look out! Oh man! And Arena Grace shoving Stax out of the way, saving her man from certain destruction. Yeah, got saved all right. Oh yeah, she saved him all right. They've become quite a bit of a partnership, as we've talked about. And and now Stax hammering away on Gibbs. And now Stax hammering away on Gibbs. And now putting his feet on the ropes. Wait a second here. Putting his feet on the ropes for extra leverage. And the big clothesline. And Gibbs with a big clothesline to Stax, and Stax powering out. And Stax getting the shoulders up. And look at this. Oh, nice counter by Stax. Stax with a good counter. Oh, and a big body splash to boot. And a big body splash to boot. And now Stax is ready to end this. And now Stacks is ready to end this matchup once and for all. And Stacks. Oh, with the knee right to the back of the neck. And Stacks picks up the W. And Stacks gets the W over Randall Gibbs. And look at her, Reina. She likes what she sees. A valiant effort by Gibbs, but in the end, Stacks emerges victorious. From Logan City, Brisbane, Australia, she is Sarah Ponting. Living life in Brisbane, in Logan City, was definitely rough for me as a kid. Growing up, I was always bullied at school for being a big girl. Many people thought my size didn't matter. When I was younger, I was just a naive, chubby girl that was easy for people to bully. But after a while, I overcame all those bullies. And that is when I realized it's not good to make friends. I had a horrible, horrible life. But one day, I turned on wrestling. And I was watching John Cena wrestle Umaga at the Royal Rumble, and I saw what John Cena did to Umaga that night. And I thought to myself, could I do that? So, I asked my parents if I could pursue a career as a professional wrestler. They weren't sure if I was able to do it, but they gave me my blessing. So after graduating from school and finishing up at university, I began my journey. I began my journey to become a professional wrestler. I became a professional bodybuilder. I won many awards for bodybuilding. And so my body was respected all around Logan City. But I knew bodybuilding was not all I really wanted to do. And that's when I got the call to become a part of a season of Tough Enough. I ended up getting enrolled into Tough Enough. And that's when I knew my big chance would finally arrive. It was an honor to be a part of Tough Enough that year. And I was given the name Sarah Ponting. Sorry, Sarah, but you are unfortunately eliminated from Tough Enough. Wrestling is also where I met the man of my dreams. A man who made me know what's like to love again. I was in the same class with that boy. I saw a boy named Patrick Cox, a little young naive man, but it's like what I told you guys before. Size don't matter, and I knew size didn't matter. Patrick might have been might be a short man, but size don't matter to me. I've proven that before. Rachel Pierce, I respect your journey. I do. I respect what you have to go through. Growing up in Berlin with a family that was poor, living on the streets of Germany, I can respect that. But at Fall Brawl, I am going to crush you. I am going to destroy you. I am going to take your championship. Sarah Ponting needs to be a champion. And that's exactly what I'm going to be this Saturday at Fall Brawl. No hard feelings, Rachel. It's just business. I'm not doing this for Kelly. I'm not doing this for my man. It's strictly business. And I will become the Evolve Women's Champion. And everyone in Logan City will hear my name once again. It's just like what my theme says. I will score the win, and you will hear the crowd cheer as my hand is raised and the new Evolve Women's Champion. Wow, we're getting a little bit, getting into the life story of Sarah Ponting. Well, Zeta Steel in the ring, ready for action here on Evolve. And, well, let's just say her opponent is a brick house. Oh, boy. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, the brick house, Camille. The big powerhouse Camille making her way to the ring. She's big, she's bad, and she is scary. Well, all I gotta say to Zeta Steel is good luck. You're gonna need it against this big, massive powerhouse. And Zeta Steel wanting, and it looks like Zeta Steel wanting no part of Camille. Yeah, look, I would get the hell out of the ring too if my opponent was Camille. Come on, get in the ring. Shut up. And the Evolve universe mocking Zeta Steel for being a bit of a coward. I mean, can you blame her? Really? Can you blame her, really? Oh, look out. Oh! She would finally get in the ring and then roll out. Scaredy cat, shut up! Look at this, Zeta Steel just... Look, it's strategy, okay? She doesn't want to deal... Look, it's strategy, okay? Oh, look out! Oh, look at this! Oh, see? Look at that! Brilliant strategy by the Real Deal. Oh, that was a brilliant strategy by the Real Deal. Zeta Steel outmaneuvering Camille. And Camille just powering out at one. I mean, look, you got to give Camille, you got to give Zeta Steel credit for that. Trying to outsmart Camille. Oh, but now Camille, oh man! But now the big brick house now has now gotten her claws Uh-oh. Oh, and Zeta Steel, and now Zeta avoiding that flying right hand. Zeta avoiding that right hand, now trying to roll up Camille. And now Camille delivering some double knees into the corner. And now, oh! Big spinning slam by, big slam by Camille, and a kick out by the Real Deal. Well, she calls herself the Real Deal. I mean, what is she the real deal of? Being a giant coward. She was trying to outsmart Camille, okay, Eva? I don't think you would want to be in that ring with Camille either. Well, you know what, Eva? I usually disagree with you a lot of the time, but you're definitely right about that. I don't think any of us would want to be in the ring with Camille. Oh, and Zeta Steel with a kick right to the face. Stuns the brick house. And and Camille just powered out as if it was nothing. Now, uh-oh. And now Camille. Oh no, Zeta Steel. Now look at this, now clubbering her right in the chest. And Camille clubbering. Oh, clubbering Steel in the chest. Those clubbing blows to the chest. And now Camille. Oh my goodness. And now Camille lifts up Steel. Oh, and there's the brick house. Sweet dreams, Zeta Steel. Camille with a dominant win. Here is your winner, the Brick House, Camille. And Camille with a dominant win over the Real Deal, Zeta Steel, here tonight. Zeta tried to avoid the big powerhouse Camille, but in the end it just wasn't enough. Just imagine if this was Tracy or Hikari. Would you run from them, Eva? I couldn't say I blame Zeta Steel for wanting to run away. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Zeta Steel really needs to turn her fortunes around, because this is her 8th consecutive loss. She's on an 8-match losing streak. She's really got to turn things around. Zeta Steel's really got to change something. Zeta has to change something, because this is her 8th consecutive loss. Hey, honey. Hey, crikey. Hey, Danielle. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, I'm doing great. My gorgeous pom girlfriend, Danielle Vaughn. How are you doing, sweetheart? I'm doing great, as always, Norman. You know I'm always doing great. I mean, look, I'm winning matches and all. I'm winning matches. I'm living high. Sooner rather than later, I will have gold around my waist. I mean, Norman, wouldn't you agree that that Evolve Women's Championship would look gorgeous around my beautiful waist? Of course it would. Of course it would, honey. I'm not that dumb. But soon I will become the Evolve Heavyweight Champion. Because this Saturday I will defeat Dean Franklin and I will become the Evolve Champion. Norman, when are you going to stop pandering to all these idiots? What do you mean? I mean, come on, Norman. Think about it. Do you really enjoy pandering to these idiots? Do you think these idiots find your jokes funny? I'm just trying to help, okay? I'm just trying to help. I think everything's fine. I think everything's fine, Danielle. We get along just great. You know, why don't you give the WWE Universe a chance? Maybe they will like you. Them like me? Come on, Norman, don't be ridiculous. These people do not appreciate my singing. I mean, if they would appreciate my beautiful, luscious voice whenever I sing, maybe then I would give them a chance, but they don't want to hear my voice. You can't sing, you can't sing, you can't sing, you can't sing, you can't sing. Well, look, don't listen to them, okay? You've got a beautiful voice, and you're killing it right now. Well, thank you, Norman. I always can count on you to bring the positivity. But hey, good luck. But hey, good luck in your match. I know you don't need it. Crikey, she's hot. And there you see Berto in the ring already. And there you see Berto in the ring, ready for action. Traveling the Violet Combi. The happy trails are full of zombie. And this following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Geelong, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Norman Burgoyne. Where women glow and men ponder, the former NXT champion makes his way to the ring as he prepares to challenge Dean Franklin for the Evolve Championship this Saturday at Fall Brawl. I mean, this is quite a bit of a downgrade for Norman, if you ask me. He goes from challenging for the NXT title to now the top title here on Evolve. Many might look at that as a bit of a downgrade. Well, maybe Norman should be grateful that he's still getting an opportunity. Well, that is mainly because Tori Wilson is giving him that opportunity. And that's what makes her a good GM. She's unbiased. Unlike Kelly, who's heavily favoring Mutiny in everything. I mean, if you look at how things are going on NXT. Well, they are making a Masters of the Universe movie. I'm not sure what that is. Crikey, 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 crikey. The WWE Universe chanting crikey. What does that even mean? It's just another way of expressing excitement. Ain't that right? Yes, it's just another way of expressing excitement. Oh, man. You know, Berto, pretty fast and agile in his own way. He's pretty athletic. And a big running kick and a big running kick to the face, and a kick out by Norman, and a kick out by Norman, and Alberto in control. Berto now in control. Nice counter by Norman. And now look out. Oh, man. Norman with a big slam. And now Norman. Oh, man, tried to make the distance. It was just a little bit too far out of reach. Oh, I missed. And now, oh! Nice move, and now nice move by Burgers, and a kick out by Berto. And Alberto into the corner, delivers a right hand. And Alberto trying to amount something here. And look at this. And now Norman has him. And there it is, the holy crikey. Crikey, Norman gets the win. Did you come from the land down under, where women glow and men ponder? Here is your winner, Norman Burgoyne. And Norman Burgoyne picks up the win over Berto here on Evolve. A hard-fought match, but in the end, Norman Burgoyne emerges victorious. And Dean Franklin from behind, jumping Norman Burgoyne. Dean Franklin from behind, jumping his challenger. And now Dean, what has he got planned? Uh-oh. He's hanging Norman up. And you know exactly what he's thinking here. And there it is, the fade to obscurity to Norman. You will never have this. Crikey, I just laid out Norman. Dean Franklin laying out the man that he'll be facing this Saturday at NXT Full Brawl for the Evolve Championship. And if Dean Franklin can do that, Dean Franklin will leave as the Evolve champion. What, Kelly? Man, hasn't this show sucked? I think the show's been fine. Of course you would think that, Kelly. Of course you would think that, Tori, because you're the one running it. Do you really think people want to see the matches you're giving these fans? Weren't you the one that made the Ronda Rousey match? Of course I was. I needed to teach Carmen Petrovic a lesson in respect. I'm telling you, Tori, what you're doing is not how you run things. Oh yeah, being biased. Oh yeah, being biased and favoring the people you like. That's how I should be running things. You should be more focused on worrying about having your ankle snapped in half by Maxine Dupree. Oh. And you know what will happen if you don't wrestle. You'll get fired from your position. I don't even know why Patrick is getting involved, okay? I don't even know why Patrick's getting involved in my business. I'm the GM, I do what I want. And he's the CEO of the entire company. And he's allowed to make decisions. Because of what you've been doing, Patrick has had to give funds to Sami Zayn. He's had to sacrifice money to give to Sami Zayn because you keep taking from his bank account. Oh, well, maybe I wouldn't take his money if he does what I ask. Or maybe you should be a better boss. Oh. You are so lucky. You are so lucky right now, Tori. Because if I wanted to, I could kick your ass right now. Oh Lord, new tag team champions. Ah, good old Triple H. Strikes again with these title changes. Cheap pops, brawls, and title changes. Good classic. And repeat. Brawls, cheap pops, and title changes. And also you wanting to get rid of an awesome talent like Xena, who's worked hard to get to WWE. You say you're a boss that makes good decisions, then why would you let someone like Xena walk? Absolute foolish. Oh. So maybe you're not as good of a GM as you like to claim, Kelly. And by the way, I hope Maxine breaks your ankle. Good luck Saturday, Kelly, because you're going to need it. And maybe, once Maxine's done breaking your ankle, maybe I could fill in for you. Wow, Tori Wilson and Kelly getting in each other's faces backstage as the verbal abuse continues to amount between them. But regardless, it's time for our main event here on Evolve. Jin Tala gets her match with Rachel Pierce, but not for the title. And obviously that doesn't make her too happy. Well, she earned the right to challenge for the title, but Sarah Ponting is getting the shot first. Well, Tori Wilson has told Jin Tala she will get her title opportunity, but she'll have to wait until after. But the match between Sarah Ponting and Rachel Pierce. And her opponent from Berlin, Germany. She is the Evolve Women's Champion, Rachel Pierce. Well, Rachel Pierce this Saturday at NXT 4 Brawl will defend her Evolve Women's Championship against Sarah Ponting, the big powerhouse Australian from Logan City, Brisbane. Well, I think we might be looking at our next Evolve Women's Champion, because after that video package we saw earlier from Sarah Ponting, I think Sarah has become way more focused than ever before. I think she's far more focused and far more dangerous than ever before. Well, Jin Tala has been undefeated here on Evolve. She has yet to be pinned, yet to be submitted. Rachel Pierce could become the first to do that here tonight. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Jin Tala has been so dominant here on Evolve. Has the triple threat women's tag match happened yet? I'm not asking who won. I'm just asking if the match has already happened yet or not. And since the show's 3 hours, yeah, figured. Oh. Yep, the Wyatt Six's title reign has come to an end at the hands of the stupid MFTs. Who the hell wanted the MFTs as tag team champions? Classic Triple H, relying on the same old tropes that he always does. 7 new champions and 7 brand new champions, and we still haven't exited the first month of the year. 7 new champions, and the first month of the year is still here. How is that possible? Oh man, vicious kick by Tala. Vicious kick by Tala covers Rachel to earn herself a chance to fight for the title. Oh, she's already got a chance to fight for the title. She has to wait until after the conclusion of Rachel Pierce versus Sarah Ponting. Tori promised her that is when you will get your title match. Oh. Well, look, I'm pretty sure Tori Wilson had every intention on giving Jin Tala the title match that she rightfully earned, but Kelly had to get involved with the creative plans and give Sarah Ponting the opportunity. And now Rachel. And now Rachel sees her opportunity. Oh, man! Big kick right to the face. Big kick to the face. Oh, look out. And Jin Tala. And Rachel was thinking the Berlin lock. She was thinking that Berlin lock. Oh, wait, look at this. And now Tala. Oh, look at this. Tala's got the arm. The arm of Rachel. The arm of Rachel. Look at this. The submission. And Rachel doing a good job of blocking. Rachel doing a good job of blocking it. She was able to prevent the full extension of the submission. Spinebuster. That was great. That was a great thinking there by Rachel. Prevent the full extension of that armbar submission that Jin Tala likes to use, because the moment Jin Tala is able to fully apply that hold, you're as good as done. Yeah, Rachel had to really think hard to avoid that painful submission hold there, preventing Jin Tala to fully apply that hold. Oh, and a big uppercut. And a big uppercut, and now Pierce. And now Pierce has Tala right where she wants her. Piercing! And there's the piercing on Tala to give her first loss. And Sarah Ponting. Ding, 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 ding. And there's Sarah Ponting. And there's Sarah Ponting ruining this match. Ding, 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 ding. And Sarah Ponting grabs Rachel and sends her into the post. Rachel wins this match as a result of a disqualification. Rachel's your winner by disqualification, and now Sarah Ponting And Sarah Ponting with a massive chokeslam to Gintala. Good Lord, the Logan City, the trip to Logan City, that clothesline, and now Rachel jumping on top of Sarah, trying to mount some kind of offense, Now Sarah, oh man, and Sarah just pulling Rachel off, and now Rachel charges towards Ponting, and oh my God, the Ponting bomb! And Sarah just lays out the Evolve champion with that vicious Ponting bomb. Jeez, and did you see the way Rachel landed? Are we looking at our next Women's Evolve champion, Sarah Ponting, the big powerhouse from down under? Rachel might be living her dream right now as champion, but her dream could become a nightmare. Is about to become a nightmare as Sarah Ponting stands tall over the champion, and a boot and the boot on Rachel as well to add even more insult. Thank you for joining us here on Evolve, and good night.